Start. Good morning to one and all present over here. Respected M.A. Vora sir, our guide, who is a lecturer in mechanical engineering, with whose guidance we have been presenting our topic and with whose guidance this project has been a success. Our project name is Universal Welding Cart, and today I, Nandan Vikas Parasar of Group M2, is presenting this topic. So let's start the presentation. So here you can see all the list of my names and our team members. The the content in which we will study all the parts of our universal welding card. So first we'll see the introduction, then literature review, then problem definition, then solution, then objectives, then practical significance, then prototype designation, and also AutoCAD design, which I will show you later on. Then project specifications, then future scope, and lastly, I'll show you conclusion. So this is technically a theoretical thing, but we will also prepare one type of model in which I after the model is prepared, I'll show you the videos of it. So let's start with introduction. The Universal Welding Card is prepared by my team is a welding card that allows the user to freely store the frequently used machines and ease the operation. The welding card is needed that has been identified from discussion from welders of fabrication shop and welders of small scale industries. So we have done the market surveys in which we have spoken to very such welders and they are very technically qualified. So they have been speaking to us and we've identified finally the problem. To reduce the welding time and improving the condition of the welders, our team has introduced the idea of universal welding card. So moving on to the next slide, it's literature review. Is analysis of mechanical properties on mildly applying various heat treatment. Then one is the cast iron and quality of properties of cast iron produced in the step steel scrap base and joining the sheet materials in different welding processes. I have also reviewed a review paper in which we have discussed about the welding cast that has been previously made and we have doing an enhanced version of it. So that was the time problem definition. So in modern industrial days, welding and joining has been a very important part of the daily industrial workers. One of the main problems that the workers face is the welder's motivation and movement and rotation is restricted when the machine itself is fixed. So if the welder has to move the machine from one place to another, it's sometimes very not possible. Moreover, the welders can save a significant amount of time and energy if will be reduced and terminated. Well, if you ask on the market servers, they always reply that it's very hard to move the machines around with that bulky without damaging it. So this card will prove a very firm base if the efficiency is in cost. Due to these problems, our team has proposed the idea of universal welding card. Now, to the solution of the problem definition. To overcome difficulties mentioned earlier, a universal welding card is conceptualized. It's basically a structure which gives mobility to the commonly used welding machines. May it be arc welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, and also it has the capacity to store cylinders and also the equipments which welders use frequently. By doing this, welder's efficiency can be improved significantly, as we all have seen earlier. So the objectives of this, as you can see over here, I have placed two photos in which a worker is at very high risk and he is performing welding without any safety equipments, and also the welding machine is placed at a position that if it fails, the welding machine will be distorted completely and its safety is compromised. So we need to provide comfort to the workers. We need to increase the efficiency of the machines to save the time of the production. We need to improve the safety of the welder. We need to attain health of the welder as he have to do less laborious work, so he can include more of his health to the other activities such as welding and fabrications. We need to also provide a flexibility. Well, it can be also operated remotely, as you can place the universal welding cart at some point and you can just stretch out the wire and do welding and all sorts of things to the safety of the welding machines and to ensure durability of the machines and to improve the expected life of the welding machine. This is a very important point noted. The practical significance, that is basically in applications, it reduces human effort. target for small scale industries, medium scale industries. While in large scale industries, they produce their own welding cart, and that's very uneconomical for them also. But we need to provide it for at a reasonable cost, as we all know that the welding fabricants of don't have enough money to buy such things. Best suited for MIG and TIG welding machines. It is helpful for scale fabricators. Scale fabricator is the term that you use for not very hi-fi shops. They use at a small garages and so. Polarity won't be affected as the wheels are composed of plastics. Yes, other welding cars that we have been reviewed is that the wheels are made of metal, so that the when the metal contacts with the ground, the sometimes the voltage and ampere drops into instantaneously. So with that in kept in mind, our team has composed the wheels of power plastics uses for garages and other commercial uses, ease of availability as of low cost. So here's a design of prototype. As you can all see, there is a 3D diagram made by me and my team. There is an actual representation of the welding card that we have to make, and this is an AutoCAD diagram in which I personally think that this is a good conceptuals, because there is enough space in the front to keep equipments, and enough space in the back to keep the welding structures, and also the cylinders that come with it at a very reasonable times. So there is a project specification, as you can all read. I am not going to read it aloud. You can just read over here the dimension, rod dimension, sheet dimension, wheels, etc. used. That yes, the approximate impact strength is 12G. The welding cast that we have been reviewed has an impact strength of only 5G or 6Gs, but 12G is a very high gate impact force which can resist almost a frequency of an earthquake. So it is very durable. We have also used 18 gauge sheets of MS, which is a very good equipments. And the future scope of these applications is the ultrasonic welding cart can work with great efficiency in the industries in the near future. Ensuring the safety of the engineers and the machine of the ultrasonic welding cart will be used in all sorts of industries where the welding is an compulsory act. As efficiency will be increased, total money will be saved in entire process. Thus, startups will be encouraged. As we have already discussed these topics in the practical significance and problem definitions. So these are basically the outcomes that we are going to make from this project. Apart from industry, ultrasonic welding cart can be used in small shops of fabrication and also for some household works. So here's how we conclude topic. To conclude the topic, ultrasonic welding card can be useful in various applications in the near future. The idea of this machine will be proven a very firm base for startups and proceeds towards a safe industrialization. The idea can be targeted to personal use and industrial use, describing the wide range of applications. And finally, the future advancement of this machine will increases efficiency and give a better prospect. So here are references we used from welding journals and very sophisticated research papers. As you can all see, Niels and Jacksons are very heavy fabricators of their age. And finally, we are coming to the end of the presentation. I would like to thank Mr. M.A. Vora sir for giving me the opportunity to present this presentation. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Nandan. So there are the lots, there are the number of areas in the welding for the project purpose. So why you have selected the universal welding card?
Yes, sir. The universal card has been selected because of these basic specific applications. Like our project, we initially started with multi-purpose joining machine. So when we started that, we have no idea how was the market situation and all. But doing the extensive research and going for fabricators and uh, researching, and we research in every small cities like Bharuch, Ankleshwar, and Baroda, we have come to know that what are fabricators missing in their part of a daily life as their shops. So we have come out with an idea. First, we presented in front of Meet and me, and then we presented the whole team. Then we finally came to you, and this was finally a great success.
Okay. How can you say that by using a universal welding card and without using the universal welding card, there is a something difference for the welding process?
Yes, sir. By using the universal welding card, you can move freely the welding machines and equipments at any position in the welding machine or welding shops. Like if you have a big shop, you cannot move all the machines according to your personal use, because the wiring and all these connections comes place, and if one of the also wirings and connections are dismissed, or the parameters change, the welding would not be as perfect as we think. So by using the universal welding card, we can we gives mobility to the workers and also to the welding machine. And lastly, the safety of the welding machine, if we drag the welding machine by us on his knees and all, then there's a very much possibility that we can damage the interior of the welding machine, and that can be a very huge cause, as welding machines are not easily available or not easily economical. They are very MIG and TIG are very costly in process. So, and also the cylinders, there is a haphazard way, and we can also use the cylinders in the better way, so by using universal welding cart.
Okay. Which are the different or various design parameters specifically you focused on it?
Yes, sir. Uh, Firstly, we focused on the basic structure of the welding machine. Uh, so by reading the basic structure of the welding machine, we designed the dimensions first. We designed the basic sketch. Then we needed to think how this will work in practical life. So we thought, and we'd make practically of 35 to 40 designs. Then finally we came up with this, that if we keep a slant blade at the top, the machines can be used as economically as it's possible without harming the polarity and effectively a lot. Then we read about the weldability of cast iron mild steel. As we know that mild steel has better visibility, and so we decided that we might use mild steel uh, instead of stainless steel or something else, because it is cost effective and it gives better strength. Then
Okay.
all the
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Which type
lastly,
of
the design parameters which is based on is impact strength. Yes, sir.
okay. Okay. Which type of literature you have learned or for this project?
Yes, sir. First literature we have learned is about the welding parameters, how to set the welding parameters, what is the optimal voltage, what is the optimal current, how low must the voltage be, how low must the current be. Then we have read about the qualities and the basic structures, which includes cast iron, mild steel, and stainless steel. How when the mild steel will break, why the cast iron will break, why mild steel has better malleability than cast iron, why stainless steel has better malleability than both of the cast iron and mild steel, and how and why the mild steel is better weldable, and what are the parameters that we should use. And basically, lastly, where the wheels should be placed in order to gain the maximum strength and weldability, and welding techniques too, sir.
Okay.
That concludes the literature review.
Okay. Which type of limitation you faced during this project?
Yes, sir. The limitations we have faced are such as the welding cart cannot be used very haphazardly. As we can all know, if it is pushed too hard, then it might fall down, and other welding parameters might also be deflected in some way. And secondly, we cannot use the electrical wires. We cannot use electrical wires very close to it. We can keep a range, but when we start the machine, we cannot use very close to it, because if the wire has some short circuit, then it might completely destroy all the machines over there. And lastly, lastly, sir, the if a very small shop, then it won't be necessary as much, because the wire is long enough to move every part of the shop. But we are working on the mid-scale industries, so the industries is big, so we can use it in a very sorts of processes, sir. Other than that, I can see no limitations that of use.
Okay. What you have learned in this project
Yes,
specifically?
sir. Sir, there are some certain psychological matters, and there are certain technical matters. Sir, I will first tell about the technical matters. The technical matters is that I have learned how the system works and how the welding machines work. So first, if we keep MIG TIG, we need to first know how MIG is used, how TIG is used, how its betterment and how its purpose is. And then secondly, I have learned about the basic structures and machines, and also the cast iron, mild steel, and stainless steel properties, as I mentioned earlier, sir. And
Okay.
now second, so to the psychological changes, I have finally gained advantage of being confident to present myself in front of everything, since we have taken this project to SSIP and we also got approved for them. Sadly, due to the coronavirus, we could not use the SSIP's maximum benefits, but still I have gained a lot of experience from that presentation, and how the judges are how the judges enhance and accept us for their projects. Then I don't know, sir.
Okay, very good. As a group leader, you have faced some difficult situation and for the to guiding the others members and also what you learn as a group leader.
Yes, sir. I have learned the basic leadership skills that we should respect all our team members and accept all of their compliments and also improve ourselves as they compliment us. Like someone there are many times that we have uh, that I have presented something and sometimes there is a little confusion among the members. So to clear the confusion, we have to do various meetings after meetings and processes after processes. Then only we can understand how hard it is and how difficult it is. As but luckily to me, my group is a very sophisticated and very nice group. So I have got every help from them as possible, whether it be market survey, online review, literature, and they have presented to me every possible way that they could. So I would like to say thanks to my group for giving me such an opportunity, sir.
Okay, can you give me some example which puts you in a trouble?
Yes, sir. Like sometimes all are not available for meetings. Like someone has to do something that they are in a position that can enter a meeting, like it be there for family members. Their family members are sick, and so we have to just process it on ourselves on behalf of them. So personally think that that was the point where I just get a little crazy, but they help me in the every way possible, and I also understand that why they could not attend the meetings or why they could not give me that something of permission, because they also have their own life and their own problems. So I respect that, sir.
Okay. Okay, then the last question, शायद आपके माइंड में एक क्वेश्चन रहता होगा कि शायद ये कोविड की सिचुएशन नहीं होती तो मैं कुछ अच्छा कर पाता, तो वो आप क्या कर पाते?
यस सर, अगर ये कोविड का सिचुएशन नहीं होता सर, तो अभी तक हमने जितना भी स्ट्रगल किया है वो उसमें थोड़ा मिनिमाइजेशन हो रहा था, क्योंकि सर ऑनलाइन सबको एक चीज समझाना और उसको बैठ के सर हैंड जेस्टर्स के साथ अच्छे से ब्लैक बोर्ड पे या फिर उनको दिखा के करना, उसमें बहुत फर्क होता है सर। अभी ऑनलाइन मीटिंग करते हैं तो फिर किसी किसी का मतलब मीटिंग का जो लीगल टर्म्स है वो वायलेट होता है। जैसे कि अभी मीटिंग पे हम ये नहीं डिसाइड करते हैं कि कुछ करेंगे, लेकिन सर लेट लेट ज्वाइन होते हैं हम लोग भी, कभी मैं भी लेट हो जाता हूँ, कभी नेटवर्क का भी इशू रहता है सर। और सर कभी कभी प्रेजेंट नहीं कर पाते अच्छे चीज़ों से। और सर कभी कभी बस इग्नोरेंस रहता है सबके साथ। और लेकिन अगर ये हम बैठ के एक जगह पे डिस्कस करें सर, तो ये 2-3 मीटिंग्स जो होती है ना ऑनलाइन, वो सर खत्म हो जाता था। और सर अभी तक अगर कोविड का सिचुएशन नहीं होता तो हम लोग शायद अभी तक बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर जो है वो बना के रेडी हो चुका था सर हमारा। बाकी तो
ओके।
सर हम मुझे सब सही लगा सर। बस यही दो
ओके।
प्रॉब्लम्स आई है।
ओके। और ये प्रोजेक्ट आपने किया है तो इससे किस टाइप की स्किल आपके अंदर वो डेवलप हुई है?
सर बेसिकली वेल्डिंग स्किल्स डेवलप हुई है। मेरे एक दोस्त, मेरे एक टीममेट गिराज के पास है ना, हमारे सेंड किए हुए वेल्डिंग जो हमने किया था सर, वो स्ट्रक्चर का वो उनके पास वीडियो पड़ा हुआ है, उन्होंने ग्रुप में भी दिखाया, आपने भी देखा होगा सर, कि हमारा जो
हम्म।
स्किल्स है वो डेवलप हुआ है। फिर सर रिसर्च रिसर्च करने की जो एबिलिटी है वो डेवलप हुआ है। आपको पता है कि हमको कहाँ कहाँ सर्च करना है, कैसे सर्च करना है, क्या सर्च करना है। फिर हमको ये पता चला है कि सर हमारा जो मटेरियल्स है उसके उसके बारे में हमको डिटेल्ड नॉलेज मिला है सर। तो ये हमारा जो है ना फ्यूचर में जाके बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प आएगा, कभी भी हम जॉब करेंगे या फिर हम फर्दर स्टडीज के लिए जाते हैं। तो सर ये हमारा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर करने के लिए बहुत है, क्योंकि सर बेसिक्स क्लियर होंगे तभी जाके फाइनल प्रेजेंटेशन है वो सब क्लियर हो पाएगा सर। तो मैंने सर बहुत कुछ सीखा इनमें से, और ये सिर्फ कुछ कुछ चीज़ें हैं सर।
ओके, पर्टिकुलर स्किल की बात की जाए तो
सर
ये-
पर्टिकुलर स्किल तो सर मैंने पर्सनली सर ग्रुप हैंडलिंग स्किल सीखा है। दूसरा कि मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल सीखे हैं। तीसरा मैंने वेल्डिंग स्किल सीखे हैं। चौथा मैंने ये सीखा है कि सर अब अगर हम टफ पोजीशंस में हो तो क्या स्टेप्स लेने चाहिए, जिससे हाँ मैं पूरी टीम को कन्विंस कर सकूं कि ये दिस इज द राइट स्टेप।
ओके। ओके,
यस सर।
एज ए इंटरनल गाइड आपका मेरे साथ एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा?
सर आपका आपके साथ जो भी इंटरेक्शन हुआ वो बहुत हेल्पफुल रहा। जितने भी हमारे मीटिंग्स हुए हैं वो आज तक कभी भी ऐसा नहीं हो कि अनप्रोडक्टिव मीटिंग्स है। जितने भी मीटिंग्स हुए सब प्रोडक्टिव मीटिंग्स ही हुए सर। जो आपने जो हमको बताया सर, हमने उनको आपके गाइड से ही हमने प्रेजेंटेशन बनाया, आपके गाइड से हमने रिपोर्ट बनाया, और आपके गाइड से ही हमने मैं प्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ सर। लेकिन मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है ये बोलते हुए कि वी हैव द बेस्ट गाइड पॉसिबल सर।
ओके, तो और स्पेसिफिकली बात की जाए तो आपने मुझसे क्या सीखा?
सर मैंने आपसे ये सीखा है कि जो ग्रुप है सर उनको कैसे अबेंडन नहीं करना है। फिर सर आ, जैसे कि आप गाइड देते हो सर, तो आप सर पहले थोड़ा सोचते हो कि क्या क्या आप माइंड में होना चाहिए चीज़ें। तो वो सर मैंने वो थोड़े बहुत स्किल्स सीखे। और सर टेक्निकल स्किल्स की बातें की जाए तो सर आपने वेल्डिंग पैरामीटर्स और ये सब के बारे में बहुत बताया सर। आपने ही मुझे रिकमेंड किया था कि मैं वेल्डिंग शॉप्स में जाके ये सर्वे मार्केट सर्वे करूँ और मेरी टीम के साथ मार्केट सर्वे करे। तो सर मैंने बहुत सारा कुछ सीखा है और उम्मीद है कि आपसे आगे भी सीखता रहूंगा सर।
ओके, और इस प्रोजेक्ट से आप कुछ कैरियर ओरिएंटेड कुछ काम कर सकते हो या कुछ बना सकते हो,
यस
ऐसा
सर,
कुछ?
ये अगर ये प्रोजेक्ट सक्सेस होता है सर, तो इसको हम प्रोडक्ट के रिलेटेड प्रोडक्ट के जैसे हम मार्केट में इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे तो सर मुझे लगता है कि कुछ कुछ कस्टमर जो है वो पहले पहले तो अट्रैक्ट होंगे, लेकिन उसमें जब जैसे चेंजेस आना शुरू हो जाएगा, कॉस्ट का जो फैक्टर है वो थोड़ा बहुत चेंजेस आएगा, तो सर मार्केट मार्केट हमको अट्रैक्ट करेगी सर। और हम इसमें ना इस पे एडवांसमेंट भी कर सकते हैं। और सर दूसरी बात है कि अगर ये प्रोडक्ट के तरह से भी नहीं बना तो भी सर हम इंटरव्यू में ये बोल सकते हैं कि हाँ हमने ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट किया था, हमने इतना अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट किया था जो प्रोडक्ट बन सकता था। और हमारे पास थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज भी आया है, तो सर वो स्किल्स बहुत काम आएगी सर हमको।
ओके। ओके, एज अ इंटरनल गाइड और कॉलेज की ओर से हमारे कॉलेज की ओर से आपके सपोर्ट कैसा रहा? कॉलेज ने कैसा
सर
आपको सपोर्ट दिया है?
कॉलेज ने जो सपोर्ट दिया है सर वो मैक्सिमम सपोर्ट है। आ, आपने हमारे प्रोजेक्ट गाइड, हमारे एचओडी सर दोनों बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं। तो जैस हमको जो जो भी तकलीफ हुई है रास्ते पे, जितने भी अभी तक प्रॉब्लम्स आई हैं, आपके साथ और एचओडी के साथ हमने डिस्कस किया है। उन्होंने एसआईपी का हमको रिकमेंड भी किया था एचओडी सर ने। तो सर कॉलेज की तरफ से फुल सपोर्ट था सर, हमारे को एक भी ऑब्जेक्शंस नहीं था। जो भी हमने करना चाहा वो सब करने दिया है।
ओके, फाइनली ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा?
सर ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस के लिए सब एक ही वर्ड है सर, एक्सीलेंट।
एक्सेलेंट।
यस।
ओके। ओके, और कोई एडवाइस देना चाहते हो आप स्टूडेंट से प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में?
सर मेरा स्टूडेंट्स का एडवाइस यही है कि जितना हो सके ना उतने अपने टीम मेंबर्स के साथ इंटरेक्ट करो। जैसे ही टीम मेंबर्स इंटरेक्ट करेंगे वैसे ही आइडियाज निकल के आएंगे, और जैसे ही आइडियाज निकल के आएंगे वैसे ही हाँ तुम्हारा प्रोजेक्ट और बेटर बनेगा। क्योंकि हमको भी पूरा 1 महीना लग गया था ये प्रोजेक्ट बस सिलेक्ट करने के लिए। उसमें हमने कितने मीटिंग किया, कितने किया, मेरे पास पूरा रिकॉर्ड पड़ा हुआ है, मैं दिखाऊंगा नहीं, पर मेरे पास मिनिमम 50 मीटिंग्स हुई है हमारी अभी तक। वो जो जो मतलब ऑफिशियल है। बाकी जो कॉल पे होती थी वो सब तो अलग है। जितना हम टीम मेंबर्स के साथ इंटरेक्ट करेंगे और जितना हम गाइड के साथ इंटरेक्ट करेंगे, जितना एचओडी के साथ इंटरेक्ट करेंगे, उतना ही हमारा बेटर बनेगा प्रोजेक्ट।
ओके। ओके। ओके, वंडरफुल वन।